Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia, I'm a mindset coach, and here on A High Value I'm talking about consciousness, inner healing, law of attraction and manifestation. I'm so excited to have you. Make sure to subscribe in order to stay tuned. And today we're on day number 6 of our 21-day challenge for abundance. And before I forget it, I want to remind you that if you're looking for one-on-one support on your journey, and if you would like some personalized advice, you can check out the link to my discovery calls in the box below. Also, if you haven't heard of the Abundance Challenge yet, then make sure to watch the introductory video. You can join at any moment, and I'd be excited for you to experience this transformation. Also, I want to remind you that I've created 2 8-hour affirmation recordings. You can check them out here. One is for financial abundance and one is for abundance in general in all areas of your life. The 21-day challenge is about listening to one of them or to both of them, but for at least 21 days each, to make sure to really let the affirmations sink into your subconscious mind. And now let's talk about today's topic. Today we're going to talk about unconditional presence. This is very closely related to yesterday's topic. Yesterday I talked about turning towards your triggers. I'm gonna link the video up here, and why it's so important to start becoming aware of your triggers. Now, sometimes when we're turning towards our triggers, it can be super painful. It can be very, very, very difficult to face our inner fears, our limitations, our limiting beliefs. And this is so painful because when we're triggered, we are kind of disconnected from our source. We're disconnected from our abundance, and mostly we're also buying into this lack story that we're telling ourselves. Now, the moment that you start turning towards your trigger, you're creating awareness and you're building consciousness and strength, but also you're kind of facing that old pain that has been there for a while. So I totally get that this feels unbearable. It can feel unbearable, it can feel horrible, but you're not alone in this. And today we're going to take the next little step in order to practice to face the triggers and heal them, slowly heal them, yeah? There's no rush. We're doing this from a state of abundance, and we are not trying to push the feeling away, but we're simply allowing ourselves to experience the trigger while we are being lovingly present with ourselves. Today's all about unconditional presence, unconditional love towards yourself and your triggers. And this simply means when your trigger comes up that you are not just present, but you're lovingly present with yourself. You're really, really conscious. You're being present as love. Yeah, your true nature is love. Your true nature is self-love and abundance. And your job when your trigger comes up is to be present with yourself and to know internally that you are love and that you can support yourself through this trigger, and to remind yourself that you are worthy. You can do this very intuitively, but the way I do it is I simply tell myself, I'm here, you're gonna get through this, I love you, and then I allow myself to feel and experience the trigger. Yeah, so we are aware of the trigger, that's from yesterday's video, the topic from yesterday's video, and then we are lovingly aware with the trigger. Yeah, we're bringing that love aspect into the practice. We're going to continue with the next step in tomorrow's video, but for now, I want you to really let that inner understanding sink in, that it's not just important to be aware and to see something, to rationally understand that there's a trigger. It's important to be emotionally present with yourself. This is such a game changer because it allows you to really feel the emotion, to really feel the pain that is coming up there. And this can teach you so much because what pain tells you is that you're disconnected from your source. You're disconnected from yourself. I'm also going to link you some other videos directly now because I want you to be aware of all the resources that I'm offering here on this channel. So we have been talking about the importance of opening your heart. I'm going to link that video up here. This is a daily practice and I want to remind you to be doing that daily. It's really, really important. It has been and still is a game changer for me. Also, I want to remind you of your self-concept practice. I'm going to link that video up here working on your self-concept can really help you to start feeling more confident. And when you're feeling more confident, the trigger will appear less threatening, and thus you'll be able to face it more easily. And when you're able to face it, you can start to heal it and shift the story into something that you actually would like to believe about yourself. You're gonna get there in time. Don't worry if it doesn't feel so clear at this point. We're working through this step by step, and you are gonna get there. Keep believing in yourself. Keep staying present with yourself. Keep being the presence of love in your life. So that's the impulse for today. Simply be the presence of love in your life. Be present with your triggers. The idea is that you do not have to push anything away. You don't have to push your fears away, your triggers, your pain, anything that is commonly seen as unpleasant. You will start to embrace that. Start to love all of these parts. Start to really accept yourself, every single bit of yourself. And don't worry, it doesn't mean that when you accept yourself, you're not able to transform any longer. It's actually accepting yourself is the best foundation for then transforming and shifting yourself. But not from a state of resistance or from a state of like self-hatred, but from a state of deep self-love. The moment that you start to accept and love all parts of yourselves, that's the moment when you're truly free. You're truly free because you're not in need of being in a more positive state of being or in a state of more abundance. It's illusory. Abundance is right here always. Always. Your pure awareness, your pure presence is abundance itself. It doesn't need to be positive. Abundance is like just simply being here, being present. And when you start to see that, when you start to accept yourself that way and stop that dualistic view of yourself where you're judging yourself for negativity, it's gonna break you free. You're gonna break free. And it's a beautiful experience, and it's a much more deep and intimate way of being with yourself. I wish you a lot of courage and a lot of persistence on this journey. And I'm sending you lots of love. As always, if you have questions, put them in the box below. I'm so thankful for all of you who are here, who are doing your inner work. And now I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow.